Hi, Phil Piplinski here with Practical Hapkido. Tonight I'm going to talk to you a little bit about something that, as instructors, that we need to focus on. Well, I should say it depends on what direction you're wanting to take your training or your teachings. I love Hapkido. Hapkido's got some of the most wonderful joint locking concepts and body movements in there. But when I look at self-defense, we're going to train for self-defense purposes. Learning all of Hapkido is like learning this. With any art, okay, you're going to learn like this much stuff. But what you need out of that for the street is about this much, okay? Which means you throw a whole bunch of stuff out if you're looking at just pure self-protection or self-defense. Learning all of that in Hapkido is wonderful because you never know what's going to appear during a confrontation. And if it makes itself appear, if it shows itself, and you know what to do with it, you're golden, right? That's why we train with all these different concepts and aspects. But as instructors, if we're teaching the realm of self-defense, our job is to shorten things. My job, if it's for self-defense purposes, is to take a 3-step operation and can I make it 2? Can I take a 2-step operation and can I make it 1? Right? The more complexity there is, the less likely you're going to be pulling something off in a pure self-defense or self-protection type situation. Hopefully that makes sense. So for years, you know, we've all trained with, especially in martial arts, man, it's a straight punch. Everybody trains with a straight shot. And we go to the outside, we brush trap, we do all kinds of flashy things, we do spins, we go underneath it, we got joint locks, we got throws, we got flips, we got all kinds of wonderful, beautiful things that I love to do. They're awesome. 99% of the attacks that a guy's going to run into is going to be a hook. It's going to be a big haymaker coming from freaking Ohio potentially. And 90% of the time it's going to be a right. 10% of the time it's going to be a left. These are just facts, statistical facts in self-defense. Are they going to grab you at some point? Yes, during that ruckus somebody's going to put hands on you. And again, like I said, if you know what to do with it, you'll be able to do something with it. So for years I kept looking at this going, you know, we need the shortest, simplest response to a situation that has a high likelihood of occurring. So it doesn't matter if it's a right haymaker or a left haymaker. It doesn't matter if it's a straight right or a straight left. It doesn't matter if it's a body shot or not. Although if you start to look and study street fights on videos through YouTube, you'll find that extremely rarely does any fight start with a body shot. Everything's always to the head. And it's fast, it's chaotic. Many of them are haymakers. Just don't take my word for it. Look at it. So for years I kept saying, what do we do? I got to whittle this down. I got to take that 3-step process and make it 2, and I got to take the 2 and make it 1. So I have to protect myself against this attack, but at the same time I have to cause effect to the person throwing this, or I haven't done jack. Right? Make sense? See if you're on the same page with me. I'm going to give you just a small demonstration here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link in the description that goes back to a video I made quite some time ago about my covered entry. And I've had people test this, pressure test this, and it's wonderful, and it does work. So what we need to do is we need to protect our melon, and we need to cause an effect to the person attacking us. We're going to start with a haymaker, or a hook punch, because that's the most common. And we've already talked over and over again that you have to start with your hands up. Okay, so here's basically what you're going to do. Hands are up. The minute you see the attack launch, even if they're pulling back, you do an attack yourself. You sink, cover, tilt my head down at about a 45, so my crown is heading straight into the person, and I'm going to attack. I'm going to ram into them with these elbows. After I hit them with these elbows, I'm going to violently open. Now, once you get enough experience in there in close contact with somebody, you know where you are. And I know I can hit them in the face with that hammer fist. I know I can crack the collarbone potentially. I know where I am. So I covered entry, I strike, and then I follow up with a kick or pull them down into a knee. Okay, so this is basically how that looks. We'll go slow motion. Hook punch comes in, I cover and slam into them. Look at my structure. See where I'm at? Then I violently open, and then depending on where they're at, I either kick, which I would have in that case. If he's in close here, I'll come in with knee. And then I'll continue that attack until they fall over the Frito display stand in a 7-Eleven I'm in, or the threat is neutralized and they stop messing with me. Now that's just a quick little show you something. Go to the link that's going to be in the description. And I would love to hear your input on it. Look at it from a self-defense standpoint and tell me if there's any holes in it. Find the holes, find the wrongs, the errors in my way of thinking. Okay? I just wanted to put that out there this time because, like I said, I love Hapkido. I love everything about it. I wish everybody would take it and take it for many years to come. There's a lot to learn, a lot to offer. But for pure self-defense mentality, we got to think about that for our students' sake, right? I mean, I'm just saying. I'm asking you the question. Please let me know. Phil Peplinski, Practical Hapkido. Train smart, trade hard.